Okay, so let's look at two more problems we're going to run into in this section involving composites. We may have to take a composite function and find a functional value for it. So to do that, let's just do the composition of f with g first, just as we did in our previous examples. So f is first in the notation, so let's put parentheses into its x. We'll get 2 parentheses minus 3. And then let's drop g into it. So g is 4x plus 9. And now let's just clean this up. So distribute, we get 8x plus 18 minus 3, or 8x plus 15. Now, to find f composed with g of 4, let's just replace our x right here in the answer we got with a 4. So 8 times 4 plus 3. I'm sorry, plus 15. I don't know why I said 3. That gives us 32 plus 15, which is 47. All right? So we really just find the composite function first, and then we plug in whatever our x value is. All right, now, the last kind of problem we're going to run into is taking our process backwards. So in other words, we took two functions right back up here, and we turned it into this one function, 8x plus 15. Now we're going to go backwards. We're going to start with the function that was the ending, and we're going to get the two original functions that led to that final function. So this would seem difficult, but it's actually easier than going in the forward direction. So here's how we do it. So notice here we've got this h of x function, and we want to find the original f and g that, when composed together, equal h of x. In other words, we've got the answer to two composites. We want to find the two original functions that led to it. So to do that, g of x will always be what is in the parentheses. So g of x, and I keep capitalizing, will always be the inside of the parentheses. Okay, so for us then, g of x is 2x minus 3. And then f of x will be whatever is left with the parentheses replaced by an x. Okay, so if I replace these parentheses right here by an x, I'll actually have x to the 5th power. So that means that f of x is x to the 5th power. All right, and that's it. We're done. We have found the two original functions that, when composed together, lead to h of x. In fact, we could easily check ourselves by composing what we had back together again. So notice, if I went and did f composed with g from what I determined was f and determined was g, well, if I put parentheses into this f, so I'd have parentheses to the 5th, and then I took my g and I dropped it into the parentheses. Whoops, didn't mean for that to happen, but there we go. Notice that 2x minus 3 to the 5th power is exactly what we started with. All right, so we can very easily check. No, we don't have to check. You don't have to do this part. As long as you follow this procedure, you should get the two original functions.